Hey guys, welcome back to another Loomian Legacy video, and as you guys probably have heard, Athlanthian City has been delayed. It was originally scheduled out to come in March this month, but it has been, subjectively pushed to April. The community has been, told by T. Bradham and the devs that they have to make, that they just want to see what the community wants. I also have my co-host Jofkas here as we get more into the topic. So, hey Jofkas, how are you doing, and how are you shocked by this news?
I am very shocked, and also to that note, I am also fine. I am very shocked about this. I did not expect a fragmentation to happen. Honestly, I think that fragmentation is honestly better if they announced it as the first thing, because people would get content slowly, rather than waiting flat out for everything. I think having content develop is still better, but to be honest, they pushed it again. But they did say, just to re-edit Kylo's message, what they said, they said you can either, they made a vote, so you can get the beach at March, simply the beach, that's it. Atlantean will be probably a bit delayed. Or the beach and Atlantean in April. Now, to be honest, probably the superior option, in my opinion, is both of them in April, because it's only 1 month, and Atlantean is probably the biggest update for the game, most likely. Along with that, I need to add, Soul Burst has been delayed to May. So,
assuming Atlantean comes out in April.
Yeah, what were you saying?
No, I was just saying Soul Bursts are scheduled to come out in May, assuming Atlantean comes out in April.
Well, it's not based on that.
Well, if Atlantean comes in April, Soul Burst will come in May. If Atlantean comes in May or after, Soul Burst will come with it in the public release.
Soul Burst will be the reason they're most likely delaying Soul Burst. It's probably because they're adding more of them, or revising the features of Soul Burst.
Yeah, like we said earlier in some other videos, they also have to be really careful about the similarities with Mega Evolution. So you can only imagine the differences in animation they would have to go through and features.
They've already completed the animation, I suppose, but there's this. If you guys don't know, there's a problem with Roblox audio right now. So basically, what Roblox did to prevent copyright, they flat out got rid of audio. Okay. So the devs, instead of remixing audio, they have to create their own. If they haven't done that already.
But tell me this: if Roblox has removed audio from being added to games, what is
not added to games? Like the pre-existing audio type of stuff.
Oh, all right. So they can still add their music, music made by them.
Yes, they have to create it originally.
Okay, and
the copyrighted stuff, all gone.
And how long do you estimate that'll take them to make their own music? Honestly, a simple beat would be fine, but I suppose they would want to be a little bit better than that.
Especially, yeah, they really have good music. So I suppose Sin City is actually responsible for this. So I suppose it'll be mostly them along with some other people, I guess. There might be more composers, I guess, but to be honest, it'll all depend on one or a few people, to be honest. But in my opinion, I don't think music is that much of a concern at all, because people you guys probably want to catch Loomians, hunt for gammas, alphas, rovings, and play new updates, stuff like that, rather than music is a niche type of thing. I understand enjoying the music while battling, but if you'd rather have more music over battling, which would be the most obvious option, of course, battling, most people would want that. Also to add, I'd say, the arcade is confirmed to come in.
Yeah, but
So yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Uh, Now, a lot of people might disagree with me. This will be very controversial, I assume. Jovkas and I have, discussed it personally with ourselves a little while ago. But I personally, at first, I wanted the beach to come out simply to have content. And I truly believe there will be another delay with Atlantean City. And here's why. The devs are currently under so much pressure, and to get Atlantean out. But yet, they keep, who knows? But they have to go back and work on some stuff. Yet they delayed it another month. People in the community will obviously be angry. They always will be with delays, but it's not uncommon to Loomian Legacy players. Which is why Jovkos and pretty much now I want them to, have patience and wait for Atlantean, right? Without just getting the beach first. But to you guys, not like us, well, we want to have the entire experience at once. But maybe some other people want to have the ability to hunt just new Lumians in general. Like Snaggle, the Shark Lumian. They just want to be able to hunt those and grind for those, and I don't know, achieve more mastery, I guess, at this point. But at the end, that's not really the point. The point is you finally get Atlantean, and I'm not sure if it'll be delayed again, but I think, honestly, if the community were to vote, I would want them to vote for favor of getting the beach and Atlantean like Jobcos wanted.
Yeah, I agree that there is there is a possible chance to when you pick up, when you vote for Atlantean and the beach for in April, it's most likely going to be late April. So that's the thing, but it's still pretty much worth it. However, if there's a 4 month delay for some reason about that, then still having the beach at this point would be just better, straight up. If it's like a 4 month delay.
Yeah. Then honestly, the devs aren't gonna ask for anyone's opinions anymore. They're just gonna give us the beach, just straight up. They're gonna have the beach. They're gonna hype it up a little bit, not too much. They're gonna hype it up and they're gonna send it out, and then they're gonna focus all their time on Atlantean, until they actually have it ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe maybe the devs from now on. I'm not sure if they want to do this. They could give us little checkpoints they want to achieve, and if they are matching those checkpoints, so we can prepare for possible delays or whatnot. I don't know. That system could work.
What I believe that they can do, instead of giving flat out straight updates, I believe they can do a fragmentation system normally. So, they give a fragmentation system instead of a flat out update. But to be honest, they should prioritize prioritizing big things first. But I think they should have separate people work on separate things. And once those people are done with whatever gets finished sooner, then they move on to Atlantean because, it's the bigger thing. People would most likely want that more. But if you guys are really concerned about soul bursts, I'd say the most likely reason they're going to be adding new ones and revising the code if it's already bugged or something.
Yeah.
That's possible. I'd say a lot of soul bursts. So, well, maybe not a lot, but a pretty good amount. They might be adding more than you'd think. Um, there are a lot of things that, to be honest, would be obvious to get soul bursts, like guard drone and Sidrigan. But maybe they're adding several different soul bursts. So I think maybe they're delaying soul bursts just because they have no ideas on the design, maybe.
That
as well.
That is true, but I'm sure with the many the community influence on this game is a lot more influence than other games on Roblox, and really glad Lumion Legacy actually takes in ideas from the community and Lumion designs. So who knows? Maybe some designs got passed around. Who knows? Maybe a fan of the game submitted a idea that will get posted. But yeah, Soulburst will be one of the biggest factors used to hype up Atlantean City, to pull back Pokemon Big Bronze players and just, Pokemon players from across the world back to Loomian Legacy.
I'd say Atlantean City was also a really big thing itself. like not just Mega Evolution, but like things like the arcade. I suggest like the replayability of Atlantean in itself is worth waiting the 1 month if suppose it doesn't get delayed. Like if people choose that option, which I'm hoping they will, and I'm hoping that it's obviously not going to get delayed again.
Yeah. And yeah. Asker Ninja, Anthony. Yeah. Basically, guys, we can't tell you what to do. We don't want to force you to do anything. We're just telling you, the pros and cons of each one, and hoping you guys will make the right choice.
Yeah. To be honest, in the end, it'll be up to how reality works out, obviously, like outside factors and like the devs themselves, because as of right now, the only thing we have is choosing 2 paths. Soul Burst will be the latest thing, for sure, 100%. Like, if they said May, that is going to be the latest time. Now, the beach and Atlantean and the beach, those actually might get delayed depending on how much they're rushing on it right now. If there's too much rush, they might miss something. If they don't miss something, and like they're already pretty good on like the speed, because they seem to be somewhat confident. Either they're confident or rushing. If they're rushing, there might be another delay. If they're confident, well, it gets released sooner or later. Like maybe there's a few bugs or something. That's about it.
Yeah, and yeah. So basically what I was saying is that the worst possible case scenario is that Atlantean comes out and some things are just missing. Like maybe the devs promised them, maybe they didn't, maybe you thought they would, maybe many people expected them to be there, but they're just not there because the devs overlooked them. That, in my mind, is the worst case scenario when they literally have to go first day at Atlantean City, see a bunch of complaints, and because Atlantean City is the biggest update of Loomian Legacy, and it will be for sure, honestly. I'm not sure if like another Loomian Legacy game will come out. They said Veils of Shadow would be the first adventure. I have a lot of theories on that. I'll make another video on that in the future.
Alright, I also have a previous video on that as well.
Yeah, where we talked about it. Not really expanded into it, but yeah, we talked about it a lot, and we'll get back into that future where there's more plans about that. But basically, quick synopsis of what I was trying to say is that if the agreeing with Jobcuss, as long as the devs don't mess up and submit the game with faults and flaws, and they don't have to really go back the first day of Atlantean City and have to fix all those and then republish it with the fixes, that would honestly be the worst case scenario for me, rather than it getting constantly delayed. I don't know. Like really minor things, like some doors not opening that should open, battle theater door not opening. That would be a problem.
Yeah, like I believe personally, like they should get both out, but like the thing is, they might have a slight delay on which gets out first, like a slight delay. Maybe they might do that. Either they do it both at once or maybe a slight delay. However, I do hope that they put it full-heartedly into all of the core mechanics, like everything, like basic. Like, yes, Soul Burst will be delayed. That was my favorite part of Atlantean 2, and I'm pretty sad about it. However, like the arcade, if the core mechanics don't work, people won't like it. Like Atlantean will be like 90% of less hyped than it was, waiting enduring the wait. And the hype for Atlantean is already very much down. Yes, Kylo?
Yeah, no, I was just agreeing with what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, guys, that's pretty much all we had to say. Honestly, I guess a few people had already, talked about it getting delayed, and I guess, it's a reality. There's not much we can do about it. We have, as a community, we've persevered a lot. I think I'd rather want the experience, just all out once. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
I'd like you. This was actually released in T. Bradham's Twitter. Okay. So it was released on his page, not Llama Train Studios. T. Bradham's himself. So if you'd really like to support the game further and like support like our choices, I guess, like you can vote for whichever one you really think is deserved. Because I see some of the people voting for the beach first, and like hopefully, in my opinion, the beach and Atlantean gets released like at the same time or nearly the same time. That's my hopes. Kylo was actually hoping for like the beach itself in the event like Atlantean and the beach is delayed, like something like that. But they either seem to be confident or rushing. It's a 50-50 on that.
Yeah, maybe they are just going back and making sure the game is fully playable, not sure, or they just made some mistakes on their part. We'll have to wait and see, but guys, that's pretty much all we have to say. And yeah, so thank you for the tremendous support after our terrible, terrible uploading rate. We uploaded nearly after 2 months, and we responded with a lot of views and likes and comments, positive comments also. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I did notice that our sleep retreat video wasn't actually didn't actually do well at all. Like it did really badly. But our Atlantean prediction video for like that actually went really well. So you guys seem to enjoy new content about Atlantean, I guess. So this is actually related to that. This was partially a reason that I decided to make a video about this, but this was urgent. This is news.
yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video, and let's get to 300 subs before the end of the year. This is Kylo Pika and Jofkas rolling out.